You cannot free a slave that enjoy to be a slave. If you say I didn't do anything as an honorable, come out. I will list where I dig balls here without even bringing my own dime. You know what? You know when I started losing confidence in the honorable near DBC?
Why?
Live here again this week with a very important conversation, and in the studio today we have a very viable man, a noble one for that matter. He's a radio presenter, a blogger, community developer, and who has been so tremendous in his engagement with the community. He has invested so much into the lives of youths, the vulnerables, and getting scholarships even for the vulnerables. He has been able to stand firm, not putting religion or ethnicity first in his engagement to ensure he's able to have a sane society. Guys, welcome me, Mr. M. Adekunle Lawal, the convener of Saki First.
Popularly known as Saki First.
Thank you so much for hosting me here. One of the best platforms here in Okyogun. Thank you so much.
So we are so happy. It's a very big one that we know your schedules has been tight, but I remembered you said this conversation is crucial and then you must be part of it. You are welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
And then I want to introduce to you a very vibrant man. He is a passionate financial developer. He brings up minds, activating minds of younger generation on how to be financially independent. And he's always doing his shows now and then, day, morning and night, to ensure that a clips is just dropped for the populace on how to have their mindset changed on their financial state, and then to them being independent financially. He is a young entrepreneur, and then one of the entrepreneur, your state and Okyogun has produced. Let me save the lengthy introduction. He is also the convener of Architecture Influencer and the chairman, Architecture Influencer, Juggernaut Africa, and the Oladeji Zephaniah brand. Welcome, Oladeji
Zephaniah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Today we are going to be diving into the impact of politics and religion on community development. But before then, I want us to meet Saki first. First of all, let us meet Saki first. So we've heard about Saki first, Saki before religion and politics. What is the brain behind this scheme?
Thank you so much again. My name is Adekunle M, and I happen to be the convener of Saki First. The word first, I love reading books. I love reading books. And one of the great men I look up to is Donald Trump. I felt so bad when Trump lost the election. You know, I told you Trump will win this election. I'm telling you. So, when Trump is coming in 2016, it was a slogan of American First. So, the slogan of American First brought the idea of Saki First.
Wow.
So, it was American First, American First. I know Trump through Robert.
Okay, Robert.
The title or the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay, Robert
Kiyosaki, yeah. He wrote one book like that. It seems Art of Deal or something. So that I started following Trump, and at the same time again, 2008 or something, I saw Trump coming to a fight between these Umaga and this Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
Yeah. So him and the chairman of WWE started fighting. I was like, who is this billionaire fighting in the ring? So I fell in love with Trump, and that is where the idea of American first, Saki First come out. So the second slogan is "Let America great again." I was like, I started using "Let Saki great again." So I love Trump, and that is the ideal of Saki First come out.
Wow.
So I didn't have any intention of having any platform named Saki First. No. I see myself working with a politician. That's just the truth.
Okay.
So I have one Egbon called Ajagbe here in Shaki, aspiring to be a National Assembly, wherever I wanted to contest 2019 or something. So actually I worked for Army Fast then. And I happened to be the media man to Honorable Army Fast throughout the election. I wrote all the article, anything media and the one that anchor it. Army Fast lost. But in the process again, I worked with Femi Julius through Honorable Ajagbe. So
through that time was Saki First in place?
Nothing like that.
Okay.
I was just trying to consult, but when I started consulting, I did one crazy thing then. You know, when you read books, you started dreaming something that is not even possible. So I started moving all around and consulting. Go to Baba Kolyosho, go to Baba Mosa, then I started leaving my town, go to Ife, go to late Oba Ogumosho, go to the Obas. The Obas watching me now in Okogo because I visited more than 20 Obas in Okogo. Wow. So I was just trying to say, okay, can we do this thing, have a very strong voice and fight for us. The reason being is I visited the Ibadan Secretariat and I was seeing very young guys sitting down and I was like, I wanted to get something there. There's no Shaki or Kyugun guys sitting at the top. Okay, let us go back home and do the assignment. So my dream is we push a very young guy to be honorable National Assembly, and with time we try to promote him to be the National House of Assembly in Abuja. So luckily for us, Femi won, and that's, I believe, I was just stop something like Saki First and face a political whatever. So I worked with Femi just for 3 months, and he's a political ally. Started doing this competition with me. This guy that just come and join our camp and wanted to become a media. I was like, well, I can do this thing without even having a political office. I wrote an article then. You can rule without having a political office. And today, I have 37 people having scholarship under me.
Wow.
Today, I have facilitated for more than 1,005 youth through the IITA YAS program. And the same time again, around 350 through the MasterCard. A lot of numerous things. Through me, people have traveled abroad, more than 13 people. Wow. And currently now, I have 3 handicaps. People with disability that I get support from Finland. I'm even expecting people from Poland. They will come to attend to them.
Wow.
They'll be leaving the country next year.
Wow.
So that's a lot of things. If I started counting now, I can't even count.
Wow.
Because I remember here in Shaki, I remember here in Shaki, there was an area called Afote. You are struggling to get a transformer in there. Went 2 years without transformer. People are getting me, please let us talk to Femi Julius. Femi Julius tried to get them to the transformer, get them fixed, right? But they are requesting for a very hot amount of money. You know, they are not even earning much then. How can I now do it? Someone just called me from Ministry of Power, say, there was a procurement of transformer that our senator will be collecting money for transformer. Okay, then I moved to Ogumosho. Mr. Hafiz Bakoja was there, and Barrister Hafiz Ikilani, where we went to pledge a 10 transformer for Shaki. Oh. But when they brought the transformer to Shaki, people don't even know, even try to bring do the fertilization. But what everybody is doing, we're fine. But if there is no information, there's no us being proactive to the event, it may not happen. So, to call it story short, the Saki First came from the idea of American First through Trump, and that is how we started.
But you usually say Shaki before religion
and politics.
Yeah,
the idea behind
it's because Trump believed American first, American indigenous first, ahead of the Mexicans. That's the reason why he wanted to create a very big war. True, Mexicans are just like a parasite to the United States. So when Trump was campaigning for election, people were just worried. You were sending our people down to Nigeria. I was like, are you not getting it? You can never enter America from Nigeria here without a paper. I am telling you, we can have up to 100 illegal migrants in Nigeria and in America. I am 100% sure. I'm not saying that this is Italy or Spain, where you can go through this Tripoli or something through the Libya. How do you want to reach America without having your paper in Nigeria here? There is no way. But people are worried because they're not well informed. People are worried because they attach everything to religion. You're going back to that. When I follow people, I'm not saying they are God, but I see the beauty of how they are great. Trump went bankruptcy for 3 times and come back stronger. And again, it was short. It was impeached. It was humiliated. They sent him out of the media for years, and Trump come back stronger to become the United States of America. And you're telling me that man is not great? So that is the kind of man I always want to look up to and see their beauties. I'm not saying it's perfect, but to see the beauty of it.
Looking at the activities of Saki First, just like it was stated that Saki before politics and religion. What are the activities you have been able to do towards that has been able to support politics, that has been able to inform people about religion? Because if we look at the way we are taking religion now, it's being demonic, one kind. And you see people even taking humanity, they relegate humanity to support some religious ideas, some religious doctrines or traditions. And when you come to look at it, these same people are not even having any connection with the God they claim to be projecting. So how have you been using this page of yours, this belief of yours, Saki First, to pass the message of sanity in politics and religion?
Let me be sincere to you. Firstly, I first applaud my dad. He's a very devoted Muslim. But he allows you to think for yourself. I go to church for years. People don't know. I'm saying it now. Yes. I go to church for years. I am a Muslim not because my parents are Muslim. I'm a Muslim because I choose to be a Muslim. Most of them are practicing religion because their parents are practicing the same religion.
People can't think for themselves.
I am telling you this before I know more than 100 Bible verses. I swear to God. I went to TKC when I was very young.
Wow.
TKC is Tolomakere Center, owned by Mr. Kobe. It's a school that is very fast rising that time, and they are teaching us. But you can't go to TKC without having your SOP. So people are just worried. Yeah, you talk to Christian, you talk to... No. People see a Bible teaching you towards following Jesus Christ and the Quran following. No, it's not like that. They are saying something that people don't pay attention to. Love. Humanity. But people will now twist that to suit their own journey so that they'll be able to manipulate you. The truth about it is, when you want to be great in life, you have to manipulate people. That's just the truth. And one of the strongest tools people use in manipulating people is religion. Earlier before, it was through the Hobbers. Earlier before, it was through the herbalists. Earlier before, they would just bring one idea and say, if you say that now, you win. People are now exposed. People have now know a lot of things. People are no more ignorance. The ignorance of them has gone. But today, people are just a slave to religion. So during my growing up, I went to TKC. At my secondary school, it was ADS Comprehensive College, a Christian school in primary school, a Muslim school in secondary school. So it was let me have a balance in their thinking. I go to school that mostly teachers are Christians and we do the Muslim doctrine there. So one day, they are going to NASFAT. NASFAT was new, maybe in 2014 in Shaki. They are now going to NASFAT. The first time I went, I see, this is not my type, Jari. I don't want to go to this NASFAT again. The following week, I said I fall sick. The third time, My dad was like, this, it seems one Satan wanted to enter this this guy. Do you know the reason why I don't go? The reason why I don't go is because I see people doing things because people are doing it. People don't even understand that they really need this thing in my journey. I am not saying that's what is not good here. But I'm saying my own journey thing I've planned for myself, I don't see that fat in it. I have to be sincere. I know you may be crucifying me after this, after me. No, I don't care. I have to be blunt. So when I came back home to start this journey, there is a lot of crisis here in Saki that the Muslims and the Christians are not doing. Yes. Even you might be working together, but you didn't trust yourself. There was a time when we are drinking this Chinese black tea.
Okay.
We call it atai.
Yeah.
And someone say, tea ta Muslimi ema muye. Atai. No, I'm telling you, you're not getting it. At the same time again, you see some Christians say, about the Muslim, I want to kill you. So they have this kind of this thinking that they make themselves distant from. Am I trust I want let's say So when I came, I was like, no. Since I have the avenue to know much about Christianity, about Islam, I'll be able to balance the something. So it doesn't cost me to go to church again. So I had to go to church. Luckily for me, the current CAN chairman is a very good man. I always see this everywhere. The first day I went to him,
What's the name of the current chairman?
Okunola. Reverend Okunola.
Shout out to you.
Reverend Dr. Okunola.
Wow.
That might be looking me that coin. He's a very good man. I can show you today is Friday. I didn't see his message yet, but I'm very sure if I open my phone now, I will see his message. He has been doing that for the past 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
What was the content of the messages?
He would pray for me in Islam.
Wow.
Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Happy Jummah today is I am telling you. That will not stop him to be a very good Christian or to be.
And don't you think with that some people as Christians will say it's not a serious Christian. They will because in fact some can say he's looking for an opportunity from you.
For what? Money? Or for the influence that he doesn't have? Or for congregation that for what? I am telling you, he had more value to my life than I do for. I am telling you this. I heard he's even leaving very soon. I'm so worried.
Wow.
I am telling you. The reason being saying that is because there was a time in the past that we have a CAN chairman in Saki that's come from another town. And sometimes we are fighting Tede, we are fighting Irawo, we are fighting Agbonle, we are fighting all these towns surrounding us for land. And funny enough, we say the CAN chairman that represented the Christian interest belongs to another town. Definitely you have to int.
There will be crisis.
That's just the truth. Definitely you have to int his own people. He's not a bastard. I will do the same thing as well. Even if he's not a bad man, he's a very good man to his people. I'm telling you. Yes.
Bad to you, good to his people.
If anybody not say something about Saki now, just pay and come here, see. Yes, because he's not a bastard. So back into religion for so I was like, we are all human before Christianity and Muslim. Millions of years before the arrival of Christianity. Millions of years before the arrival of Islam. Truly, if God created us because of Islam, it will start from Adam. Truly, if God created us because of Christianity, it will start from Adam. But I see religion to caution their bad deeds then. So when they started doing a lot of atrocities, we could not send someone. Yeah, go and talk to them. But all these people do a lot of things that we respected. As I am now, I respect every damn religion. Even I went to the Onifa. They saw me at the palace today. He was trying to decide the SFA. I continue. People are not looking at me and say, it's just a line I just try to memorize. So that they'll just feel among anytime I'm saying all that.
What if we ask, don't you think this kind of mentality, this kind of ideology is good for people who are in political spaces? Because if you look at politics is a huge weapon now that people, they are tuning it under religion to divide people. You get to political offices, someone in the political space is saying they have a list, among the people who want to bring in now, maybe want to employ, how many Christians are there? How many Muslims are there? Now the conversation is no longer on merit. It's no longer on what can these people offer. It is on how many Christians, how many Muslims.
Mr. Chairman, the politician will always do what people love to hear. What people love to see. And they will say what people love to hear. I know one great politician here in Saki is a Muslim. He drinks beer. People don't know.
You don't want to mention this?
I will not mention it. I am telling you. If people know that he's drinking beer today, they will stop voting him. And I'm telling you this, they are all lies. Today, I was in the palace today, someone brought this idea of one solar or whatever. We don't even ask, are you a Christian or a Muslim?
Yeah.
Development.
Ben Kasi said something I will never forget. Ben Kasi is during the early 80s, is one of the brilliant doctors in the whole world, trying something that, imagine something that people don't believe it doesn't exist before. The hemisphere in 1985, all those things. Now, the Oyibo are now worried that this will not come from black. It's just black boy from the old tree. They started fighting him. He doesn't stop writing petition against Ben Kasi. And at the end of the day, he was later being applauded. He now says something. He said, you being black, pink, red Indies, or think of anything in the whole world, people will knock your door as long as you are very good at what you are doing. People don't want to know whether you are black more anymore. So people are now coming from, he went as far as come to South Africa and come and do operation. People are now queuing when Bekasi to do operation for them. Bekasi work under one doctor then at Picnic Hospital or something. I don't remember the name again. For years without even touching a blade. Because they don't want a black to touch their body. But then people are now thinking that Bekasi nearly become a president of America, United States of America. Him and Trump fought for the tickets, and my guy collected tickets. Yes. So they know what they are doing. And the politician will always do what you wanted to hear and wanted to see. As long as they will pave way for them to have their own money and their ways. That sacrifice, they will do it. Those that love drinking beer, they will avoid drinking beer in public for you. As long as they wanted to have that, create that empire. When they now grow to that, it's still a place that they know that you cannot defeat them again. They will now come drinking beer in your own face and you cannot do anything again. I am telling you. So religion is a weapon that the Westerns and the Arab brought to get us. I am telling you this. That is the reason why you see the pastor or Alpha. I always tell you that Alpha is someone that's very, very brilliant in Quranic educations. Now you wanted to tell me something about social, about electricity, wanted to be all around
finance.
Now.
And some people, that's one funny thing now. You see people go to church, I'm a Christian, but fact remains fact. You see people who want to do business, they go to church, working hours, they sit down in church. And they will be crying to God, come and bless my work. And the religious leader will not tell them that you need to leave this place and go and work. It is work that will bring money. You need the aspect of the spiritual where it is needed. Go and do work. All these things are happening in our community and there's nothing to
do. Let me tell you something. The truth about it is, it's now time that people are now appreciating men of God. Earlier before, in the past, when you know, the more you are closer to God, the more poorer you are. I will tell you something. When Muhammad wanted to pray every time, he will pray for his people and say, Fakir is being poor. Muhammad feared being poor. He feared being poor.
Poverty is poison.
Muhammad was just left with a comb. He doesn't have a house. The reason being is because Muhammad cannot be looking at you and be sorry and will not give you. He will spend it. He have a disciple called Uthman. Uthman is very, very rich. Uthman has to deliver all his words for Muhammad so that they will be able to cater for people. Muhammad spend all the words.
Is that not humanity?
I'm telling you,
Humanity.
Jesus Christ.
But the part of it is not.
Jesus Christ has just only one cloth. He turned one fish to 5,000 fishes. He had the ability to turn one horse to 5,000 horses there, and he doesn't. The reason being is the sacrifice all their life and journey to for this salvation of the world.
But the question now remains that these same people who are claiming I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, are they not reading this pact of their only rights? Or it's just that they are being I don't know the language to use, they are being the truth are being close to their side, or they don't read it.
They know every damn thing. They are fault. There was something I read about one. There was a time I'm reading about the Ahlus Sunnah. There are some people they call Ahlus Sunnah in Shaki, and every part of the world. We have the Sunni, and we have these.
Okay, is it like all these Pentecostals movements?
You get it.
Okay.
So, and I started reading books, and I go and read the Wahhabism.
I don't get you.
The Wahhabism.
Okay.
The Wahhabism is a let me say a bet of new growth of Saudi Arabia. You have to read if you wanted to expose a lot of these people. So I started reading, and because earlier you say, Ribi Mokasiri, when Muhammad died, Umar took over. After Umar, a lot of things happened. They hardly went to the Iran. They split. They started fighting for supremacy. For almost 500 years, Saudi Arabia is sovereign. I am telling you, until 1635 or 36, when the Wahhabism started. It's not a miracle. Muhammad will face his own community. Today is Friday. He will face his own community. Please bless my followers and let them come back next Friday. So people will not die. They will die. You pray for them. Say, I don't want my people to be poor, and they will not poor.
Okay, coming to understand now, is a leader of a religion.
Sherry, we have a lot of things to do. The reason I'm telling you is because I am saying this because they will not love what I'm saying.
Naturally, we who are prepared for this.
That is just the truth. They will not love what I'm saying.
Truth is difficult.
I am telling you,
swallow.
Don't limit yourself in what you are taught in Ilekio before. Do more research. Don't limit yourself what you taught in the seminary. Do more research.
Let me just.
We live in histories.
Let me just corroborate what you've just said. You hear people say, my pastor say, my bishop say. I'm now asking the question, if you are even going to be fighting spiritual things, is it my pastor say you'll be telling the devil when you want to attack the devil? Some people are not reading what is in their holy rights. And that is why people are misbehaving. Someone can just come and tell you something today that, okay, this is what my own view about this. Tomorrow you can say, sorry, I've changed. This is not what I believe again about this subject. So that is the problem we're having. And let me add this. Of recent, it's a general trend now. You see missionary schools in the opposite religion, in this religion. You see them saying, okay, in our own space, you cannot bring Christian principle here. In our own place, you cannot bring Muslim principle here. What are you doing to as an organization, as a brand?
Well, we live in mysteries.
Okay.
And we have to be sincere to ourselves. When the missionaries came, they came with education. Islam spread in Africa through traders. The Arabia doesn't even come here. I am telling you, the Arabia doesn't come to the Africa. Go and read the history of Islam in Africa. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. You have the book.
Those books. Wow.
So,
will you give me one?
I will. Sincerely, I will.
And sincerely, I will.
So you have to know the origin, how the religion spread itself. We are Yorubas. How did they come? I can see one over here saying, Oduduwa, come from Mecca. All these are lies.
Who is the Oba?
I am. Don't let me mention the name, Jare.
Let's mention the name.
Oluwo. All these are all lies. You don't have to be fooling people because you wanted to make. I am telling you, all these things are lies. So the religion, because when they came, it was known that have been lettered as far back as 1000 BC. The Bornos, yes, they are lettered, and that's when Usman Davodio come with the religion ideas. But not happen to be the only place in the north that they have true Hausa king. The others are Fulanis. It's a story for another day.
Wow.
Yeah. So what I'm saying in essence is that you see, religion is a very good weapon. People will never like me because I always been straight to them. Some people say, "Can you say Muslim? What a church." The first day I went to church to help them. They said they should go and convert me back to Islam again.
This thing is becoming like a cult already. Sincerely, is this religious thing is becoming like a cult? That this cult organization is not doing anything.
So that thing is affecting our growth. Sincerely, it doesn't help us. We are not free to ourselves, and we don't. From the start of my journey, I don't really see you being a Christian or being Muslim. And you.
In fact, that leads to this question because we need to move forward.
Yeah.
That the organization Saki First, how is it structured? Is it a one person running or you have?
God bless you.
And I also wanted to answer this that I said something like the people of some schools, missionary schools. Some will say, I don't want this person to come.
I'll come to
How
that.
do you want
Let me say that. Back to the histories. So when the missionary came, it was the Christians have the opportunity to go to school first.
Okay.
Of course, they are missionaries. They are sponsored by a set of a group. So if you wanted to come to our place, you go to church. People are saying that about something. You have to be sincere to yourself. Now, person said them come here now. Are you better, Connie? Exactly. That's just the truth. So in the process, the Christians are in front then in Shaki.
Access to education. So
they produce a lot of principles. Even the Parapo, the Christian did this like a lot of time before they became Muslim. This is because they are more exposed, they are more lettered then, and the people respect them so much. So during that process, they doesn't allow the Islam people to become the principal to us. You cannot become a principal here too as well.
Wow.
And that is when they started creating Muslim schools.
Okay.
They create like 4 Muslim schools in Shaki because I tried to venture into that and I want to know what is going on.
Wow.
So when they started doing something, but maybe the Christian doesn't, they feel relaxed, we have enough or something because they only create Christ grammar.
Okay.
And relax.
Now they wanted to play that same card for them again. That at least now play back time for us as well.
Okay.
But what are you now trying to do to correct all this? Because we need to work. The purpose of all this podcast is to identify problems and how to now.
Let me tell you something about the truth about how things work here in Shaki. There are some generation we didn't meet. We hear their stories.
Okay.
They did wonderfully well. I met the Baba Musa before. The Baba Musa started. He started schools like up to like 11, and he's not lettered.
Wow.
So after Baba Musa said, Baba Kolojo said, the next generation that followed them in Shaki, I am not sorry to say this, they are the problem of Shaki. Their generation created all this wahala. So they failed and they wanted to bring a pity card by bringing religion into it.
I had
So
this.
they are now getting old. I want to answer that question. They are not getting old and feeling ashamed to see it what is working back in their own presence. People don't know the reason why. They are fighting me big time. I'm saying this. I know some people that said it on the Muslim garden and mentioned my name that they should stop watching my something.
Wow.
I am telling you this.
It is
Unfortunately, the social media space is not a space you can put into.
So some things like this cannot be discussed in public. Even here, there is a limitation to what I can say, because some things will be misunderstood and then they'll still bring another issue again. So when during the 1999, 2000, 2001, when the religion crisis was at its own peak in Shaki.
Okay. It was 1999.
98, 99, 2000. What's really about that religion? Something politics. Who started all the games? Politicians.
Is there an idea of the parties that were there that time, or who are the players of those politics?
They are not like party. During that 1999, there's no politics again. After the Kolapo Shola regime, the Soneke Kolapo Shola regime in your state, and the Abacha take over, people don't go sleep again. So when people are coming back, there's no money. When people are coming back to the game, okay, 1998, you go and prepare for election again. There'll be election 1999. So people are now look for tools for them to just manipulate people and get their vote. That is when something started in 1998. It was a pure manipulation. And those times, our elders they are not that lettered. Some people just travel, go to Okaka, go and sleep and come and say, I said, let's I am telling you this. We don't want to wake up.
What do you think was happening to the so-called children that time?
It was so deadly. There was horse now. We are living with a family called Okilola's family.
Okay.
Mama Okilola. So when we are going to eat, Mama Okilola will be the one in the kitchen cooking for us. He'll be preparing obepa, preparing this stew for us.
Why before you come back? And she's a Christian.
Because we trust them.
Wow.
Nothing will happen.
But can you try that again now?
Yeah. During the Christmas time, they always eat this. They eat pork, and we don't eat pork as according to our own doctrine or something. They have our own separate pot for us. Pot and lawa in their house. So that is the bond we have. Before later, the family to go join one congregation here in Shaki too. In Shaki, in Dokesuno, and they don't take drug, they don't relate with the Christian Muslim again, and that's when the love started splitting. So religion really break a lot of home, a lot of love, a lot of journey that our forefathers have invested so much energy and love into build.
Saki First, let me ask this question: if Islam preaches love, unity, and Christianity preaches love, unity, why is there no unity in our environment again? In our dealings, there's no love. It don't seem to be love. Any love that you see that they are saying is from the mouth. Well, they can come out now, people will say, I don't do my things with religion. No. I'm not a religious by God. And the next line of action that follows the statement will be under the tone of
if you are selling a product like a solar product now, and someone come and open another solar product beside you, deep inside you are selling the same something, but you wanted to demarket them, you started telling stories, manipulating people, and that's as simple as that.
So all that is happening around us now,
everyone wants to demarket.
Yes,
that's amazing.
But looking at this journey, Saki First, I want to ask, is it an organization or is just a brand name for you? Or
well, when I first started, I told you I didn't have a plan that I will be the one ruling.
Okay.
I created WhatsApp.
Okay.
And before that, I started consulting people here in Shaki.
Okay.
The likes mine. I don't want to mention them because we are not now. They don't want to work with me again now. So
Christians or?
I'm Christian and Muslims.
Okay. Okay, it's an organization you brought people together.
I have one idea that if we create one big voice, it will work for us. We get this, we'll work in Shaki. We'll work in Shaki. I meet a lot of people now create WhatsApp, and we are around 1 hour for something in that group there. I create admin. Honorable Jato was there.
Who are the admins?
Honorable Jato, Oshuntoki, that's what I mean there now. So, one thing he was like, say, no, my daddy one. Me, I don't see myself even using this thing to just. So, we'll be saying this, some people will be counting there or something. So, we are not moving forward. I was like, I just mentioned someone, okay, I need just 11 people.
Okay.
I just created another WhatsApp group. Moved that 11 people and abandoned them. One day I just wake up one night, I just remove every one of them. Because I read the book that say, if you wanted to remove far, you can't move with crowd. And crowd, there will be a division, bringing ideas of Joma because he didn't see the visions. Don't worry.
So you brought out 11 soldiers.
Yes.
So you are 12.
So no, 10. So okay. About 11 to 1.
Okay.
So Christians, 5 Christians and 6 Muslims.
Okay.
So it was 5 Muslim, 5 Christians. So I happen to be a Muslim. So
Okay.
Then we started running things together. There, I'm not the more elderly. I still have people I called my brother and sister there. So we started the journey. And I see things, door are just opening and we are doing a lot of things together. The first scholarship I've got for someone is for I won Abraman. Yes. Yeah, Abraman. I just say 500,000 as scholarship. Yes.
You've got scholarship for like how many people now?
I have to go and count it, but currently I have like 7.
Wow.
I have to go. I am telling you this, if I have much interest in you, I'll just pick my call and say, I have called you before now. Yes, Chairman.
Say that, yeah.
And you said, yeah. you asked, yes. He is paying for some people through me. I am not the one paying for any of that 37. Yes. There was one day like that during COVID-19. I went to one village like that. I saw one young boy like that. So they said, I go and give them water. It was like, this is it. You so yimbo. What is really happening? They say, an orphan. Do you ready to go to school? He said, yes, I'll come back. So one day like that, one of my man, let me mention his name, Jare. He always wants to be hiding. Alaji Hossein from Qatar. Yes. Alaji Hossein, yes, I want you to support someone. He said, like, how many million? He said, I said, it's not even up to $1 million. He said, can we support 3? Yes. Because people believe they have invested so much in my, they are buying into my leadership.
And he's not thinking, and he's not asking you, is he a Christian? You want to use that money for a Muslim? And that is what is happening today.
I am telling you. So the first day that I called the man and the parents are greeting, he was like, do you want to kill me? Do you want to kill me? I'll be doing it and gave me a report about it or something. There is someone from Qatar again that is taking his own adopted child to US this year. This year, December. Yes.
Because of our time, I want us to move forward.
Okay.
We've been able to establish that you have been able to build that system around you.
Yeah.
To have religion out of that space when considering. But is there anything that can be done actually to bring about this awareness to the coming generation so that the mindset will be humanity for identity of
you keep telling people the truth. Not what your pastor told you or what your alpha told you. Tell them the truth. Yes.
There's today people peculiar about Shaki. What's really wrong? That it's been observed that Shaki is the first in the southwestern states, whereby we have this religious crisis, and then religious buildings were burnt down, you know, when you get to the stage of burning religious buildings, what's the factor responsible for it, having it in Saki town, being one of the southwestern, you know, because we used to believe as Yoruba, we don't get that dogged about religion. What's wrong? What's the player in Saki?
There are some things we just read because we grew up to see it happening. So, and there's nothing special about Saki. They're not repeating the same thing at this secretary again. Like 2 years ago, the Christian will not buy goods from Muslim. Muslim will not buy goods from Christian.
Apart from
I told them, you will just starve yourself. You're serious. You are not getting it. So the Saki of a thing that time, I told you that they are the generation that they are feeling. They wanted to bring a pretty card and they bring religion and something to it. Let me tell you something. There will always be a talk that are ready for people to manipulate. So they are I am very sure they are not even devoted Muslims. Jesus wanted to hear, I want to say, because if you are someone that work very hard to earn money, you know what it takes for you to burn down a building, a church, or a mosque. There was a time like that. The same they happened to the Egungun festival. They burned one masquerade. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Lulu. Oh, these things.
Who burnt the person?
They burnt
One of the religions.
Yes.
Wow. They burnt
the Egungun, the masquerade.
Wow.
Yes, and they burnt not the Eku.
Okay.
They collect that Eku.
That's
they
like
burn
their own place of worship.
I am telling you, you just have to respect everyone's religion.
These things are just
people going to hell will not affect you if truly there is hell. Yours, you go to your own. I will bring my own. Even my own child will not affect my own. That's just the truth. We have different questions to answer, and we have different lives to live. So now the reason why you should be too worried about people's. What is your own? During the life of Muhammad, during the life of Sallallahu, during the life of Jesus Christ, there is other religion too, and they live. And they live. But now there was a time like that. We wanted to do something. We wanted to do this in Ramadan, and Saudi take one date, and some people take one date here in Saki. I was like, I will follow Saudi. I said, Saudi will know more. So you now know more than Saudi again. That is how our people think. So you now know more than the Saudi now. The region that is went to someone before he went to someone before he went to someone before he even reach here. Now you now know more than them. So we are just bringing that one as an excuse because we have already locked a lot of people's brains.
Something is coming to my mind that we were thinking that it was politicians that is using religion, but is it not even the responsibility or the activities of the religious
leaders,
bodies and leaders in this instance?
You can be easily manipulated when you are broke.
Yeah.
Poverty is a very good weapon too.
Exactly.
So all those
deep inside you know that this is not the right thing. But we wanted to feed your people. We wanted to feed your children. Yes, I'm telling you.
But has it not come to any point where you will be challenged by people that all these things you say you are doing? Is it maybe this man will come tomorrow and say he wants to become governor? Maybe it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I've been saying that from the start of my journey.
But do you have any political ambition? Actually,
sincerely, no. Someone said I should not say it, I should read it out. Because I've been saying that I would never, don't say that. Actually, no. There is one woman I love most. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa is a Christian. A Catholic. She built home for the leprosy and something. There was a one popular speech like that when Clinton was sitting down and talking about abortion. If you read books, you will see between. You don't even see the Christian or Muslim in them again.
Exactly.
I am telling you.
They don't think the way we think.
No, Mother Teresa.
And it's making me to think this way now. I don't know what happened in conglomerates. Like you go to Dangote, it's a big conglomerate. I don't think I've ever heard it when they are saying, don't employ Muslim, don't employ
the best hand, innit?
Exactly.
Even if we use horn, you know how to do this thing. Yeah, do it for us. Let us see.
Exactly.
You know, I tell you what Bekasi say. As long as you know that thing, they will knock your door. They will come out. They will come to look for you.
Is it now for us to now say that? Because I used to say this, that value at the presence of value, sentiment dies. Can we now say our people have not become so valuable to the extent that people will have to drop sentiment to buy their idea, to buy some of their beliefs? Because let's say this is a rich man whose daughter is about to die now with a chronic disease. And there's this guy, either a Muslim, either a Christian, either a pagan. I know that man will not ask, before you treat my child, what's the religion you practice? What's the faith you practice?
They will not ask now.
So are we now going to say our people have
become
so valuable?
Do you know what's funny? What's funny? When you wanted to buy your brand, your very good wristwatch, your phone, iPhone, do you ask about who made it? See people.
Instead of people to be productive.
You have to ask before now.
Just like you said that poverty is a weapon. Do you know that in some areas in the north, you will not allow a male to treat your wife? So
yeah.
Not allow. If the woman is even falling down, nobody should touch.
Because
but that will not happen to a rich man.
Because the guy have another extra wife.
Exactly. At least if that one die, we'll continue with the other one.
How you be telling me say?
Okay.
Let's do that. So do not pass na story for another day. Just skip that.
Seriously.
Sincerely, their own case na very worst case. Sincerely.
I don't want to waste time asking you that what we Saki First do, because I've observed that there's nothing as person that we can do to control this system. But I'm thinking of things that are applicable somewhere. We now see government censoring religious activities. Do we see it as a right thing?
Government cannot censor religion or something. It's only poverty and the religion is the only tools the government are using now. Do you know how to play the games? 2019, when the Adelabu was coming, we didn't have to be a Muslim before. And then we could become Wahid. They now send some not some people, so Kulisani. They are Islamic religion leaders, and they come down to Shaki here. We brought our guy contested against Yemakide that is Christian, and people flare up.
And the people say it to his face?
It to his face, yeah, in Shaki. They lock that man.
And there are video evidence.
They lock that man or something. You know, he's indoor something. They will not. If they wanted to manipulate people, they will not. They will off mic.
Wow.
They do it everywhere now. I have to be sincere to ourselves. They do it everywhere. They will off mic. They went home disappointed. He was so disappointed. That is one reason why it pained people like me when Shemakide was saying what is. I was so pained. You call us, Shemakide is a Christian. Okay. The next thing you just in the alley. Say you. If you wanted to buy fuel today, are they going to ask you, are you a Christian or a Muslim?
At all. Though we are going to dive deep into that conversation. We're having about 7 minutes more. Where I'm going about is the systemizing of that system, of religious activity. Do you know that there are countries today who now regulate what you can teach? In fact, some countries has regulated that you must not teach outside the context of the book. So what if we have such? I think it should be able to reduce the kind of, because you have pastors, they drum Bible and they are preaching theories. You have a fast, they dump. And then I want you to answer together with this concept of comparative religious teaching is now is another problem we're having today. That this one is my preaching today is against Islam. My preaching today is against Christians.
And that's the competition.
And that's a problem we're having today.
Religious followers gathered for such event where this religion want to tackle this religion. And this one also want to respond.
It is bringing about hatred.
The first question is, because the comparative of something is, I felt so disappointed. And I don't want a case that people will not be using me for content. See this guy, that is not really going to come.
You want to give them content to
Muslim, Jesus Christ have never done any comparative. And the same as Muhammad. So I don't. If you are doing that thing, I don't know where you get your own from.
But one thing that is funny now is that these people doing this thing, there's monetization from social media.
Are you telling me?
They are making people to get money from all this thing, all these.
Ask him. Ask him. He has gathered money. What has he been doing with that money? Helping people, helping his own people. No, people know what they are doing now. And for them to be say, God will not punish them. And he'll adapt. Yes, now, if you allow people to manipulate you, so be it. God really sent us to this heart to worship Him, to love yourself, to protect their hearts. Here we are complaining that some people in the country that you are bombing themselves now, and you believe no mama do say come on. Since Vietnam War, they have stopped using drinking the water of that area till today. Yes. It was 1955 or something. Even the South Korea and the North Korea fight then. So people, every area have their own something they are facing too. But our own here is a very cheap religion or something.
Unfortunately, we need to go on a break, and then after, then we are going to be discussing on the politicians themselves, and then the recent visit of the governor to Saki, and then we'll wrap it up on the impact of religious players, political players. We'll now begin, because we need to appreciate those who have done tremendously.
Definitely.
And then we'll talk about their impact in the community as a politician, their impact in the community as a religious player, positive and negatives in the both religion. And then we are going to be discussing that. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So welcome back again, Saki First. How can we hold our political leaders accountable? There are this show of, can we say, display of impunity. There's no respect for the populace. They just think they can just do anything at any point. How can you hold them accountable? Like, you are building a structure now that is the voice of the people in this jurisdiction, and you are always saying Saki first before politics and religion. So what's your plan? What's your movement towards curtailing some of the excesses of these political office holders?
Well, I don't know whether you always watch this Night Wide. We all know lion to be the most powerful animal. But mongoose can kill a lion or hyenas if they move in pack. So we can only win them when we have one strong force together. When there's no divisions, and that is what we discussed earlier about that religion and the using that yardstick to just divide us. The only chance we have is we started acting as a true citizen. Forget about being Christians or being Muslim or being Yoruba or being Hausa or someone come from Secretariat or something. So they will always win when there is division because they have the resources, because they have the power. But there is never in history that any political leader or any political guru has ever won against his own people. Even the great Islam later fall. During the 19th centuries, it was a Mahatma Gandhi when the British took over the Indian and they wanted to get themselves back on the track. So Mahatma Gandhi was a very strong voice, but Mahatma cannot win it without his own people. The British have the confidence because British made India as the richest country in the whole world then. So later Mahatma Gandhi said, okay, stop, let's do this. We will not attack them. If they attack us, so be it. If you fall today, your name will be in history. That you fought for the great of the Indian. So they move in miles, forget the kilometers. Walk, Mahatma Gandhi walk. The same thing as Adekunle. Adekunle she's a woman, freeing a slave, stylishly, free more than 300 slaves. So they started doing this one by one. Later, they are now becoming group. And later, they become more stronger. And lately, around 1960-something, we have Martin Luther King Jr. So speaking for the black. So Martin Luther King was, during that time, it is very hard for the black in the United States of America. So Martin Luther King strength so strong, and today, black are now, we have a black in the United States of America and the president. So it takes them years before they got to that stage, but with the support of the people, they're able to move.
It will now lead us to ask that what are the sensitization programs, what are the plans you have to sensitize the populace to ensure that they have this idea of this gospel we are preaching now? Since we know politicians are weaponizing poverty against the growth, against the populace. So how do we now train them? How do we sensitize them in a way they will know that this is not for our favor, this is not for our own?
Yeah, you need to know their value. So you can only, when you wanted to pass a message now, through people, the religious aspects go more faster. That's just the truth. If you are talking and you say, serve 1990 Kinika, where is it coming from? They forgot that Jesus Christ died at the age of 33 years.
Exactly.
So it's not about age. It's about what the leadership in you. I am telling you this is just inbuilt. In Batakere, we have some children that they have this football, so they say, at the Bible telling you, you don't even argue, you are going home. Without even beating you, they are small, okay, at the Bible telling you. Or we are not playing here today, let's go to that place.
Exactly.
You all move. So leadership is inbuilt. It's not for you to now just develop on what you just get your ability to get. So now, those people they are trained leader and they know what their strength is. So they will now be trying to just create that divisions so that they will have some part of you to be in their own favor. So the first thing is you have to know your own value. What do I deserve from these people? Imagine since 1999 till today, when they are doing empowerment, they are still giving people grinding machine. For the past 7 years, I have not been using grinding machine in my home. Yes.
When there is blender,
I am telling you, grinding machine. Irrespective of how busy your grinding machine, you can never build a house. Because they don't want you to build a house before. They want you to be coming back, to be coming back, to be coming back, to be coming back. So they understand the settings. They don't want to empower you. They want you to use you as a tool. They want you to come back and be asking them for that kind of help again.
Sorry for cutting you in. There's this ideology, there's this thought that has been running on the head for a while now, and I think I've shared it one time or the other. Why is it that while voting for people, while projecting people for political offices, why don't we look at their credibilities, their track record? Has this guy turned 1,000 to 10,000? Has this guy done any business that has prospered before we start electing them, allowing them to take offices for us? And is this thing people will now release our location, our resources to manage for us? What do you expect from such people?
Well, when they come, let me tell you one scoop today. You wanted to contest for a senator, just disappear for 3 or 2 years. So you are coming, call your friend that have one Rolls Royce. Call one have one Bentley, they will borrow you. You get one Elox. Just do who enter town. Without you see anything, they'll say, the body come near Abuja. So people fake it to make it here. Those people that you are really thinking they don't have anything. Ask them, what have they done for themselves, not for the community?
Exactly, that's what you are saying. What have you done for yourself?
But when they are coming with some token for the leader that will give them tickets. Now you have hyena and you have lion carrying a ticket of a 2 parties. So you don't have any option than to take one carnivorous. Hey, I'm telling you. So just take your preventable enemy. So the problem we're having now is we have some young Nigerians, young Saki that we know that they are very, very able. They have been doing amazing things when they are very, very young. But their hand will never touch that ticket because the leaders know that if their hand touch that ticket, it will starve them for the next 4 years.
So the sense is just about one person's interest against the interest of the populace.
Yes. They are not bringing in them for you now. If for them to grow their empire, yes, I'm telling you.
The issue is even that you observe that some of them takes politics as their business. They don't even, unlike Donald Trump, they take politics here as their main business. There's no alternative business.
Let me tell you something. Some even successful people that even earn billion before they later venture to politics, they don't go back to that business again. They know how much they are making per day.
Some of their business are even dying before they are.
They know how much they are making per day. They are so confident that even if you have. Lately, we have one honorable that is going bankrupt and lately he now enter back and now buying property again. And he's still be able, he's still good enough to be showing people that he's buying properties.
Who is the person? You know the person?
Yes, our honorable.
In Saki?
Yes.
Wow.
If I'm coming back, coming back to Saki now, do we even have noble, maybe in the past or present, noble and
political
status that we can even idolize in the political environment?
Past or present?
Past and present. Let's go to the past first.
Let's go to exactly.
Well,
their practical impact.
Well, we have a governor we ever had, Adekunle M.
Do we have a governor in
a governor we ever had, Adekunle M.
A governor?
Yes,
I think it was
a governor we ever had.
Yes, that we did not.
Okay, you gave that time.
Yes.
Okay.
Adekunle M. I'm telling you, I met him several times, and he told me a lot of stories. Baba have their own floor. Baba will not spend his own millions for you. You have to be very sure that Baba will not open purse for you.
He will not give you his own personal money. Okay.
So, and people don't worship people like that. So, aside that, Baba is not a governor now. Baba brought tops. Colonel Atubo also brought barracks.
Okay. So someone that brought barracks.
I am telling you.
That they influence the process.
Wow.
Colonel Atubo also brought barracks. Baba Kolosho brought Osada, funded by the World Bank then. Let me tell you the history how the
Osada.
Yes, Osada then.
It was Baba Kolosho that brought it.
There is some, yes.
That influenced it to Saki.
I am telling you, there's someone that told them that they are planning to do something in Nigeria, World Bank, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So they wanted to bring that into your state.
Okay.
During the Bola regime.
Okay.
They fought and they brought that into your state. Now, where is that thing going to in your state? Baba is not the commissioner for Agric. Commissioner for Agric is from Irua.
As at that time.
Baba is the commissioner for works. Baba now, they're not started clearing the first road that they have in Irua. The first road. They do the clearing, they do whatever, the necessary thing, and they stop. We will not tie your place, we will go to another place. He say, this is what I do for you. I'm a commissioner, and people have been expecting 2 years. Let's do is Chinambata. Like something that is coming to your state. They say what's in Agric. Because the man doesn't see the beauty of that outside them there. But basically that internet Baba has given Baba the template of how the thing will run. So it's not about you being spending millions here. It's about you being using your own senses to lobby and bring something new.
Think and influence. We can maybe write a book on behalf of Baba. Think and influence.
I am telling you,
project for your town.
I regret I didn't record Baba that day. He's telling me the story. The current commissioner was there that day.
Who is?
Commissioner Niya DBC.
Okay.
We have one young guy there, afresh.
Okay.
Some people are there. We are up to like 10 that day.
When he said this.
Yes.
And you think there's nobody that will debunk it?
Debunk what?
How it happened?
Michael Kolosho is talking. You want to debunk?
If they would debunk it, they should be able to tell who brought it there.
No, everybody knows.
So
No, they don't deny that. Baba influenced till you can see the great men that left that place now, like John Otola and people like that. During that time, it was Oda Sedef that brought new motorcycle for our people to be using. You work as a security, you work as this, you work as that. You will see Yam that time, 1994, 1993, at least we are still young, but we can see them. You will see when they are doing their exhibition or something. One of the biggest Yam in the state. You see a lot of things that you would love to see. That aside, Baba came a governor to see our place like his home, Lamadishina. All these things cannot happen if you didn't have an astounding something upstairs for you as a leader. Before you can see someone that is very brilliant and you are a graduate and someone is a graduate too, you have money and someone have money too, and for them to be bound down for you, they see something special in you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
but you now discover that today there are politicians that they have no value to the system and people are still worshipping them.
Let me tell you something. Baba Kolosho has their own flaw too. He's not God and will never be God. But we have different motive of going to that place. In Islam, they say, "Aniya loma sahabu say." Proverbs before you do something, it's something will first. Yeah, your intentions. I wanted to do something. I wanted to do it because I wanted to enrich my family, or I wanted to create my own empire, but because I wanted to operate my own town. I am saying this. You've been coming to contest for the past so years now, and you're still coming back now. You can do that without even having an office. I did it.
Exactly.
I always say it.
A leader who had no title.
If you say I didn't do anything as an honorable, come out. I will list where I dig balls here without even bringing my own dime. Yes. Currently, I still have like two or three wells now, Kanga. The Adekunle, if you wanted to dig well, someone is at Somelala Mole. Alaja Ahmed still stopping me for that Kanga. Someone from the United States. So, boreholes from Canada. Boreholes, I lobby borehole from Ilorin, borehole that is supposed to dig in Ilorin. I bring that borehole, come to the commissary where there's
and there are evidences.
I am telling you that now.
Wow.
Yes. The borehole, there's one, commissary, there's one village there. It was correct news that went to that place and see they are drinking or something. I said, okay, come. Can you facilitate it? Say, let's give it a try. If you cannot do it, I will do it. I'm very sure. We have some people that trust us and they give us an example. 2 years ago, Natalia Mufutao, the wife to Yoruba Pekin, Wale Mufutao from Finland came to, and I happened to be a manager here in Nigeria. So she came and said, Saki First, where can we move around here in the town? I said, I have some one place, you will love it. I carried the woman and the children go to handicap school. I said, you will love it, girl. I said, hey, enter the handicap school and he started seeing people with disabilities. She was shocked. There was a guy there called Samuel, with no eyes, very intelligent guy. People did there that place. So one of our children wanted to pee. You know, I'm on Igbo now. They took him to the toilet. I was like, I cannot pee here when I get up. He never asked, Mommy, she all that only. I was like, is it the God that created them? The mother burst into tears and started crying. And that is when the following year they sent me 10 million. Go to the handicap school, there you will see. I got them to swing, I paint, there's something. I did 12 toilets for them.
Wow.
Yes. Bunk. It's something bunks.
Wow.
Mattress. That's it, something times 2. Because now,
It is.
all the mattress now is made in Shaki here from the back.
I'm very sorry to cut in. You know, you have political holders that will not do half of what you've just mentioned. They will not even know quarter of what you've just mentioned before they leave the expiration of 16 years.
I am telling you this, the current handicap boss, she's still there, that woman is still there now. You can come and say, Adekunle, you are lying.
And all these things are verifiable.
I'm seeing it on here.
There's this thing that came to my mind. Some of the politicians that we even celebrate that they have tried, in real sense, they have the opportunity to do
more,
fantastically better than what they've done. It's just that we are just comparing that this one does nothing, this one does this.
Let me tell you something.
And they are making us feel as if they are doing us a favor.
A favor.
Actually, you have someone coming to tell you, I did this thing, and he's talking as if he used his personal money to achieve it.
Let me tell you something. They are doing something now. They will come, they will say, you are teaching our people how to do phone repair, how to... So. I told someone, I said, I can facilitate. He said, no. I said, bet it with me.
It's true.
I will go to Abuja and facilitate.
Many things.
I brought MasterCard here.
My God.
MasterCard. I brought IITA. That is not me. If you see how I do my lobbies, you'll be surprised. They don't know me at IITA now.
Maybe someday, if God permits, we too will be talking about you. Maybe a governor will once add.
Sincerely, I'm just saying it because all these things, you will never see me posting and me bragging. Last year, someone wanted to send me into Hajj and I said no.
You do me a favor, sir. People will come. I know people will start making comments. It's a lie. Can you give us proofs? After this podcast, we get proof so that when we're having comments like this, we too can be responding. This is it.
I have voice. I'm not doing things as a ghost. I have voice and people working with me. I have them. I don't have to be saying this. People, sometimes cases. Like cases. There was a case like that we had. It later became a controversial case in Shaki. That there is one guy with this tumor. Okay. Now. So I tried to, and we are sorting for money. Then I tried to lobby with Dr. Bello. Dr. Bello is from Aguare. He's doctor to Obasanjo or something.
Okay.
To do the operation free. It's around 7 million. I'm mentioning them here. Since I will just be remembered, I'll be picking some things. I am telling you this. The handicaps, they can go there. I can just be remembered and I was saying, oh, we still did this. There was a time, one day like that, I went to this Sariola. I started giving people water here before other people started doing it. During the dry season, I would go with my money. I started with my own money.
See, sorry, I'm just thinking, I don't know if it's the right thought. If we can have individuals thinking this way and adding, bringing contributions, positive impact to the area, can't we start influencing our people? Some of these roads that we are waiting for government to come and do, 20 years from now, government might never touch that road. And we have people who we can influence in that same community. Because I used to think about it. I'm thinking of one now. There's a place my car passes every day. When will government come and do this thing? If we have the resource to come and just say, let's repair this thing, let's facelift for a little period. Because at the long run, it's our own car, our vehicles. We are the one that will suffer for this thing. Why don't we discuss? I do think, okay, what's all this community Saturday meeting you are going to sit down for to do? There's no development, there's no addition to the environment you say you are lording over. So let's inform our people. You can use your platform. This is a platform too. Let's inform our people. There's some development we can still facilitate ourselves.
Hopefully our people will start taking difference. Maybe by now. Because they have interior motive now. Yeah, I'm telling you.
The ones
they are making it. That guy is begging people for money. That guy is because we wanted to do something like this. You have to sacrifice a lot of things for yourself. I can boldly say I have arrow lights. I have people that don't like me to mention their names that I always reach to. I'm saying I will never message them to say 10,000. I need 10,000. I know our small boys I will ask for because I know they are doing a bigger project for people to. I'm telling you. Yes.
The unfortunate part about what Chairman just said is that some of these projects, if you want to embark on it as an individual, the government even feel threatened. That's as well you just had before and said, I want to tie up this.
You want to see the show now?
Sincerely, I have a case. So I want to make it confidential as possible. There's this organization that wanted to tie a road. It's not even in this jurisdiction. And they approached the relevant authorities. And those guys said, the government said, give us the money, we will do it for you. And up to now, the reason why that road was not done was because those organizations said, we don't trust you with the money.
But Mr. Adekunle, I feel we shouldn't get to a stage whereby we are not, when this politician comes our way, one, we should stop judging them by those stipends they present. Like if you ask, what have you done in time past? Say, I distributed my jive, I distributed grinding material. People should be sensitized against it. That these are not achievements. For example, in foreign countries, they don't come to say, I'll give you light, I'll give you road.
Those things are available.
This year, I have distributed food twice. I'll spend 3.5 million.
Wow.
It's not my money, yes. I didn't post a single one on social media. Those that benefit from it, they know. I have pictures as evidence for me. Because the person that gave me money said he didn't need any picture. But to be able to be sure that I did, maybe you see your own too now. That is what they will be saying. So I tried to buy a bag of beans. That time because that person called me and said, what can we use 1 million for? Yes. I have some of. It's only last year I didn't give money. He's giving you 5 million for the past 3 years. Okay, last one it's supposed to be 4th last year December. But I think something here. So we will give you 200,000 every people are benefiting, but there is no need for me to just come. We wanted to support someone. We wanted to make them happy. Now come to media. Okay, I have this one 200,000 and I will not do it. Because at first it's not my money. Secondly, it's people who give money like that don't even want people to be. Because if Chairman gave out 1 million naira today, you use 5 million to back that 1 million naira up, people will keep coming. I can tell you that's the reason why they don't want to disclose themselves. You know that he can only spare that 1 million, and that's why he leave that 1 million.
At that material time.
Any other thing, is for his own family. Alaji, báwa ṣe súnmọ́ yín tó our family yìí là tó wá rí inú jí o kíní kan. That emotional blackmail. So people will always try to avoid that, and that's one of the things.
Since we are talking about politicians, do you have any, let's say the president, governor, chairman, and then the senators, do we have one of a notable performing councillor? Because you know,
yes, we have. There is one Honorable Salahuddin Kabir.
Yeah, in our jurisdiction.
Yes.
And there are things he has done.
He started HND, Hope Never Die, over the past 3 or 4 years now.
Okay.
I participated in the first one, the second one, the third one.
Okay.
Even coming not long, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Where is his jurisdiction?
Ward 4.
Okay.
Where is Ward 4?
They call Oko. They say Council Oko. They call it Oko.
Okay.
Not even around the town.
I am telling you, for the past 4 years now, his own fund is doing quiz competition. He will give out. I am telling you, if that kind of person become chairman or become something bigger, he will spec. Even without, before him becoming a councillor, he has been doing that just because he's a councillor. There's some people that have passion for doing things. There was a time I remember that he spent around 1 million or something, and he doesn't have a cover. And the thing is getting approached. So Adekunle will do it. But it takes a very strong passion as well. I wanted to do this thing.
Do you have more of them in town?
No. I don't have to lie.
It simply means we don't even hear from them.
Oh, you know, we have, if we begin to count, we have many people who are in political offices here now. And we begin to say, what impact are they having on our societal growth?
Thank you. Aside from Kolosho, we had the likes of Shitu, we had the likes of some of these senators, Femi, and
let me tell you something. I don't want to be picking back eggs and be saying I'm demarketing them.
Okay. No matter how bad.
Let me just give you a brief. We mentioned Bakoloso and their achievements.
Yeah.
If you are seeing our broadcast now and we are not call me and say we do this with that. There's one of the people that say that during his own time he do like 3 or 4 balls before we I not be honorable did. I better go and sit down. Yes, now. Yes, go and sit down.
And it's not his money anyway.
He
used to do the ball.
Let me bust your brain. Femi got it wrong with his own crew. People fought Femi because of his crew. Femi is one of the most successful representatives we ever had in Saki First local government. I can say it anywhere. Come out if you wanted to counter me. Yes. You see, first 100 days.
Have you ever met him to say this to him?
I have always been supporting Femi.
Wow.
My
Femi, shout out to you there.
My friend is Honorable Shitu Bright. He's my friend.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that you said something weighty now. You said he performed very well, but why people voted against him was because of his crew.
Yes.
And have you been able to have the opportunity to say it to him? I
said it to him before the election.
Wow.
2 years before the election.
Wow.
Yes. You are hearing me now, Honorable Femi Julius. Anytime I'm with him, we always talk about development. Now, the time I have crisis, he called. He's a very brilliant guy. I'm telling you. But you know when you are very short and you know that handsome, people don't see the beauty in you. People assume a old woman with very ugly face than Aje. I'm telling you.
But what's
pay attention.
Impact in the community?
Very good.
Practically.
Very good of you. We have people representing their local governments during his tenure, and we know what they did. His first year or 100 days, Femi Julius dig 5 balls.
Within 100 days.
And I'm telling you, I followed them to commission. There is one at my area. There is one at Kume. There is one at Otsun. There is one at Oge. I can't remember the 5. It's 5. He paid for why?
How many people?
100 plus.
Wow.
Yes.
And he did it, and there are evidences that he did all this.
I'm not his campaign. I don't have to be doing that for him. You have to pay me for that. But I'm telling you, he did
Things we can actually see.
wonderfully well. And I call, come, Honorable. People are complaining about your crew at home.
I don't know. We will still continue, but I will be happy if you can say certain things that those crew members did.
Let me tell you something. There is one thing they call King of the Hill. It was this book that said that, a book by John C. Maxwell. Is it 21 reputable clinic of leadership or something? Yeah.
21 irrefutable laws of leadership.
So our Baba Kepe, they don't want
psychopaths.
Yes, they don't want to Baba Baje. And you are doing him more harm. Example, when Honorable Femi Julius was campaigning when he was coming to 2019, I took him to some Lalala Mole. They are just getting themselves in shape that time. That day, it was one man called Oluoya that bought the drink. He said, "We will not collect money for your hand. Just do good."
Okay, he told them they won't collect anything from him.
They wanted to they wanted to buy drink that day. Oluoya brought more money. We are going to buy what drink. I said, you said take our drink.
Wow.
Yes. He sat that day. And we just have a go.
I know people will not start saying
because these are guys we need to celebrate.
Now.
So
I know people will not begin to say.
If we have people like that in society,
so
we are getting better.
They didn't collect money from me.
Is this someone that is accessible? We can still see
Yeah, we can.
Because anybody that is doing something challenging, things that are thoughtful should be celebrated, should be encouraged to do more.
So let me finish the story.
Okay.
So luckily for Femi Julius, he won with a very low margin.
Okay.
Against Jimmy West.
Okay.
So that Alala Mole they're now getting expanded and they now got another office. I happened to be the MC of the day that day. So they invited Femi Julius, he didn't come. So that day I was like, I have to cover up. Because
I know it was not that I was busy with his schedule. Office.
He may be.
Actually, they don't want to know anyway.
He may be. No, that's one.
But
and I'll say
those
that day there is a guy called Ayiki Debola that day. That guy doesn't come to us. I say, Ayiki, I can pledge money on behalf of Ayiki. You will pay. The same thing I can pledge money on behalf of Femi Julius. I will not pledge money that will affect you because you didn't send me. I say, feed you me. Femi Julius pledged 50,000. They say, okay, since it didn't come. I said this something. I told the PA, they look away. The Alala Mole, I'm telling you, Alala Mole, with their workers and something, they will be up to 1,002. Yes, I'm telling you. What poga? When the election is come, say, we don't want to see Femi Julius here. It's better if you don't come. So apparently, he lost 1,002 in just one spot with just lack of communication.
And they also
who's supposed to do perfect work when the organ doesn't come? So your team have to link the people and use together because you can't answer the whole call. You are not a beast.
Because if I was the one, I think it's justifiable. Someone is in political office. Even we that we are not holding political office, at times our schedule becomes so seriously tight that we may not even be able to attend to some other things. We just prioritize what we are.
So actually the president is the most important thing for them. They are all very okay that place now. They are okay. Let me see, they are one of the best union we have in China.
So that's the only thing you will say made him to lose.
No, I just made an example of a place.
Okay.
Just a place. Okay. You never see people condemning say Femi didn't work.
You are sure?
I am 100% sure.
Nobody was condemning.
I'm saying this now.
But why when you see, is it not a bad thing for our society too? When you see someone that is performing, working, and you are trying to you don't want him to perform again because of things that can be overlooked. Because in my own opinion, those are not even weightier matters.
That, I am telling you, that is one reason why I have to vote him again. I'm not saying this because I want to be a friend of the honorable. No. Today I have access to 4 ministers. People knows well.
But why don't you now? Because you have been doing good. Can't you now use that? You have spoken of Baba Koleshu. Can't you now use your influence with those ministers to bring things? Can you mention those ministers so that even we can push you to bring something for us?
Let me give you. And Daddy don't want me to mention his name. There is one man. He's clinical how do. I don't want to mention him.
Okay.
Because he doesn't like it at all.
Wow.
I think he's supposed to be the first person that pay my flight. I don't want to enter plane before he's me poor boy, me local boy. Kiba luma lojao. So through him, I met a guy that I know, Crazy Gige. The Minister of Labor then. Trust me, I don't play with opportunities. I don't play with opportunities. If I know someone that know Tinubu directly today, I'll meet with Tinubu one day. Because I know my card and I play it very well.
So you are actually a networker.
And I play it very no, I have direct contact or direct something with them, those people. But we don't have direct business, but I still show. Example, how I get to IIT. That is how I get to some ministers too. There's one woman named YSJ here in Saki. You have one big farm.
I've been hearing
YSJ. She's a very strong woman.
Wow.
He's the one that got this contract from my IIT, facilitate people, and I just said, look. I saw how the process. He invited me, and they give me a token. That thing doesn't pay me. That was the last thing YSJ did. I take over. Because when they brought them, they brought their own workers from Ibadan. They brought I don't want to go into complaints so that I will not implicate people. Yes. So people, I don't play with opportunities when I see one.
So if I get that context, there's someone that YSJ has been getting opportunity from IITA before.
Yeah, you have to report to someone now.
So okay, I get that logic now. So and this person bring people from outside.
YSJ doesn't know the terrain here more than me.
So
if you wanted to bring something here, it should be someone that's know more about.
You two are more of a politician.
So you're supposed to understand things and how things work. Yes, I am telling you. So to lobby, to make things work, if you see how I do things, even my wife always says, you are crazy. I'm telling you. So that is how we do things. For people and how we get in touch with someone. So those people, when they now rise to that the political office, they now become big. They don't want to do yes sir. They don't want to lobby. They don't want to sacrifice their time. They don't want to, and that is what caused their underperformance. Not how much are they collecting for that something. It's not if they are collecting 1 billion for constituency allowance, it's not up to, I am telling you, you have to know, because there are a lot of schemes that is working in this Nigeria that our people doesn't know yet. Farmers are collecting loans for rice farmers. A lot of things like that.
Yeah, why don't we do something that will sensitize our people? In fact, we can join you on that course to ensure that people get benefit. This is a place, I used to say something that Saki has similarities of becoming like Dubai. I've been able to do my study to an extent. I see a lot of similarities of Saki becoming Dubai, at least becoming something like Lagos. Because we have a lot of things that are working in our favor. But it's just because one of the things that has just been pushing away this opportunity are those subjects we are discussing today. Religion, number one negative factor. Politics. Then the issue we have been with the observations we have been making now, we'll see that the best way to get our people out of this web is to sensitize them, because they are ignorant. Some are ignorant, some are acting ignorant. So what are the plans we can now begin to put out now? What are the sensitizational programs we need to do, podcasts we need to do, webinars, seminars we need to do that will bring our people, even radio shows.
Mr. Chairman, how do we meet?
How do we meet?
You remember how we meet?
Yeah, I remember.
That's how it is simple as that. We are not family. And we are not age mates.
Yeah.
You are not even up to this like this. Or I see quality in you far back as 3 or 20 years ago. Me, I'm a lover of greatness. Some great men today are surrounded by great people new. People started seeing the beauty of Tinubu when the Fashola started performing. Yes. John F. Kennedy, you have to see his crew. Abraham Lincoln. The problem we're having is people don't read. And I'm telling you, and histories will lead you to something. So you are just repeating things now. You are repeating
circles.
The same setting with the same thing you are facing now. Some people have faced it before. And they have write everything down. It may not be exactly the way it is. But the application can work from, you can shift that into this place. So we meet through say, and I didn't say because you are not a junior, and I say, I say Shefa, that is how you kind of people who are rude. They are arrogant, and they really have this thing. I'm not saying you buying tiki or buying something. Yes.
Don't break some tables.
No, I'm telling you. So if you can now feed your home now, you can now give your wife money and your children are going to school, you believe that is the end of the world. So that is the chain we have to just build. Because I remember like 3 years ago, I organized one meeting. But Stashitu was there. Bash was there. But it's Arrow Muslim, former commissioner. Okay, Bash is former Argon chairman. Former minority leader, Akiaje Bebada. Dignitaries. I invited the current Honorable Tajudeen Were, but with one reason or the other, he was not able to make the meeting. I said, let us create a voice. I will not be within you. You know what you're saying?
And from that invitation, it was balanced, it spread across religion.
Trust me.
Who are the other people that?
Akiaje Bebada is a Christian now. Baba, this prime was not Adekunle.
Okay,
yeah. I make sure they are political leaders, they are commissioner or something before. I invite every damn body that time, and they came. We create a group. I happen to be the headman. We are not expecting Saki to be all PDP or Saki to be all APC. But I told them I want to create one new party. And the name of the party will be Saki. Saki is our party. You go to your APC and bring something. You go to your PDP and bring something. But we have the same goal then.
Sorry, Saki First, I'm not trying to cut you, It just brought something into my mind. I used to hear something about some regions. Let me even be open, Ibadan. He said if there are issues in Ibadan, they will choose Ibadan first before any other thing.
Yes, everywhere.
And you hear cases where they say things like this will not go outside. They will support their own. Why is it that in cases of Shaki development, Shaki growth, we are not always united like other?
You have a cases of a religion in Ibadan. Of I is doing great too. You have a case of a too. OG or what they call them in Ofa. They stood against Bukola's hierarchy. And they firm that we will not bend. I am telling you.
Have we ever had cases of our people here standing firm in support of one cause?
That was last when the Adekunle shows, Baba Digba,
it happened in their days.
In the past.
So what brought, have you been able
do you know Shagari has slept here in Shaki before?
Wow.
I don't know who has slept here in Shaki before. Not
with
one.
The influence of who?
Those Babas.
Yeah,
Sagari slept at Baba GB's place.
I don't know, as a science student and as someone who studied engineering, we believe that there should be a cause for a particular thing. So what did you, I believe you should have studied to an extent that what was the cause of the good story not changing sour now?
Well, when Moses left Egypt, and there is issues, it took them 40 years to reach their destination. And go to your map and check Egypt to Israel and see the distance. Go and check. You see that they are just roaming around in one area. Definitely in their midst, they don't have one voice. I am not there. That's just simple as that. In their midst, they don't have one voice. Go and check. I just checked lately now. I just go, okay, Israel and something. Go distance. I was like, most of 40 years. They are not serious. Because they are bafura. So, you will not have one voice. You not. If this one you are Christian, you say Muslim, is a junior to us. You notice even those Baba don't want us to talk self. I remember when governor came here like 4 years ago or something. I spoke on behalf of Okeogun youth. Hey, you know to see side talk after that. I didn't ask anything for myself. I was talking about our dual road, our this, our that, our health sector. That's what I still have the video. Talk to that. I think that was the first time Governor Shimakinde recognized me that someone bring Adekunle. Talo ni ko gbe mic fún so la sọ ko no represent youth.
Why? What did they say you said wrong that day?
No, because it's not coming from them. They want to be noticed. It's a big winning for them.
There's this thing that I want us to be sensitive to again, and I want us to advocate along that line. You see, it's high time we start dissecting activity of these politicians and then its real impact upon the society. For example, there was a time the governor used to come to Saki. At the time I was asking myself, what's the impact of his coming to Saki?
There's no impact.
So now, and out of what
I have a story to tell.
Mr. Adekunle, why were we celebrating such act alone? That just the being in Saki?
No. He gave us opportunity to grab, and we are sleeping. They are digging these what is it called? Lithium.
Okay.
I have the information and I cast them. Yes, I am the one that casted them. I report to the state government. They are taking away mineral resources in Saki. I am the one. Yes. So
I have documents.
Unwavering Julius, you will listen to me. Come and say you are lying. Because I sell it to Unwavering Julius as well. I have made the speakers not one, not two, in different occasions on oil crisis issues or something with my own personal money. Nobody's funding me and I don't have money.
You mentioned oil crisis.
Yeah.
Okay, foil.
In Saki, whatever. The time of they are collecting parts, they are doing this. So during that time, so governor now coming on the use just type the lithium at Saki. Type it on Google. Newspaper will bring it in now.
Let's verify.
That is December 24, maybe 2021 or something. So governor was here there. So I wanted to give the governor report on that. At the same time, again, complain about this special hospital. You give us special hospital, the hospital is not special. We have just one doctor, then a student doctor, 47 nurses, casual worker, like it is crazy. Do something and the like. You need to see how the politicians are trying to bodyguard me. They don't want me to have access to governor because they believe I can say something that can hold them from collecting the money they wanted to collect from the governor. The next thing I was just seeing, they are presenting an award for governor. The frame with governor, governor.
Who are those ones?
The Adamawa groups. Yes. It's Adamawa groups.
Okay, they are aware that they are digging lithium in Saki.
No, they don't know. Now I'm telling giving the award to the governor then.
Okay.
They didn't know. People doesn't know.
But now the government is aware, and are they taking steps towards?
I don't even know later about that, because later there's a crisis between the Bali Ake and there is a lot of royal issue about that now, so I don't want to fetch into that.
I want to move on that opinion, that if we come to this sensitivity, that anytime there's a gesture from the politicians, because actually they are spending our money for us. So if they are spending it wrongly, it will still affect us negatively. So for instance, if someone is coming to share grinding machine, we know it is our money, but they are not spending it right. There should be a kind of a sensitization for people to have this understanding. Let me give you an instance, 2 instances. The governor spoke about naming the road. Let's agree, in honor of the man. But the first they wanted to do was to change the name of the Okeogun Polytechnic, Saki, to Michael Kolisho. One will begin to ask a question. That change of name, of what positive impact is it on that school? That's question 1. Secondly, what is this current status of that school as we speak in terms of development? It's like nobody's talking about it. It's like nobody's seeing it. And when you get there today, you will now say, is this structure, is this institution actually a honor to this man or a dishonor?
Manager, let me tell you something. Think of anything in Shaki, I've version to it before. Think of anything in Shaki, I'm saying it. I have come, that people, that like these tops, they have 188 casual workers. I met them, did a meeting. You cannot be continuing like this for the past 10, 12 years. You are collecting 30,000. I use 45,000 to subscribe my phone every month. My phone. Datas. I swear to God. Now you are saying people have masters and collecting 30,000.
And that's another angle of it.
They are the one teaching the students who are giving them money.
I'm coming, graduates teaching people, they are collecting 35,000, 40,000.
Please, is that
now they now try to protest? They give them sack letter. They cannot sack every one of you so bad. Later they say, Adekunle let my boss lenu. Adekunle will not lose any work. We are the one that will lose it.
You buy now.
I met them. There's one day. That day I wrote their name. One of my oga called me and said, please, Adekunle, do you mind me calling me? You are scared to be sacked at 50 years collecting 30,000.
And they have not been employed today.
Sure. Again, this road, Okomalu Road, they collected 400 million to tar that road. I cast them. Arike, you are listening to me, Arike Africa. Me and Arike, we are one of the people that brought tracker to Shaki. We took tracker to KBSC. People don't know a lot of things. They just believe they do gra. Tracker is a group that always go after federal government projects that they fund and people don't do and next. We don't know now. But tracker knows. So we shall see 400 million by Latuboso. I go to here. So a job like 400 million. It was a bra at that time. We made the people of we are having a meeting upon meeting. Where is the energy today?
Why did you allow it to die down? Because they are so sure that that's how it used to happen.
Let me tell you something. You cannot help. You cannot free a slave that enjoy to be a slave.
That's the problem, yeah. That's even the big problem there.
They told us they divert that something. Divert what?
To where? Where was it awarded to?
They said it's to something. That is a big lie. Because definitely there will be a record like what a tab next 20 years now, they will not award anything to that place.
It's just like this. Let's say I gave you money, help me repair this part, and you did not do it, and you collected it. How will you come back to me and say you want to do it again next year?
Go to I am the one that started this casting whistleblower on this Okerete. I am the one. I went to meet.
What's even happening on that Okerete?
I went to meet the current commissioner of Commissioner New ABC. We are still very best of friends then. I've been working
with that language. You say you are still very best of friends.
Yes, because at that time I see him as someone that wanted to do something for Saki, but now I don't see him. I don't see the scene again. You don't give me money now. We only talk about the progress of the time. So
why will you make? Because if you are going to, we have to be sensitive to. Why will you say you don't see him as a friend of Saki?
I don't see him being in love with doing something to Saki again.
Okay.
From the start, I thought he has something.
What if, let's think about it this way. What if he's not getting maybe financial empowerment?
No, he's not making a move.
No, money is not even
he's not making a move now. That time, I remember, there was someone I'm facilitating through the Commissioner of Education to travel abroad from Saki here.
Through the Commissioner of Education?
Yes.
In Oyo State?
In Oyo State, yeah. I used his office then. And we pushed things.
And it was done?
No, okay. There is a collapse or something. We pushed things there near him. Yeah, I have a meeting with the Commissioner for Health through the same Commissioner again. Because of yes. Near Adebisi, yes. On this primary health center, I have pictures.
And it was successful?
Yes. Yes, we make a move there.
But what will make you... Did you take anything to him for the development of Saki, which he did not do?
Do you know when I started losing confidence in near DBC?
Why? When?
It's counting. He did toilet for Panakbo.
As what?
As an achievement.
I'm not sure you will say that.
I am saying it on me.
Toilet?
Yes.
Where did he put the...
You mentioned it at Panakbo now. I did toilet for you, Kinika.
What type of toilet?
Toilet, you renovate toilet.
Toilet is toilet now.
You renovate for toilet.
There can't be any...
You renovate toilet.
It's a renovation.
So maybe there are some special facilities there.
Come on.
Toilet is toilet. Let's move on. Toilet is toilet. In fact, that's where we are even going. We must be able to...
I am telling you this. Think of anything in Saki you have touched. That Okerete road, and also near RBC, we are looking for a file. They have been awarding over 100 million every year to that Okerete. People who are spending that money.
Every what?
Every year. That's
how much?
Over 100 million. And that is around 2020.
Since 2020.
Before 2020.
Wait.
So we had a meeting.
Wait, I'm coming. This is 2004, 2024. Meaning that
before that time.
While
so we are now before the engineer
before his time.
It is not. It's from state level, from federal level.
Okay.
So and they cannot do something without having a file yet. So we start to check a file and we start to track and we say, on the new DBC try so well then. Yeah. I'm talking a kind of a man we work with before then. He has not been giving money. I can say it. Yeah, yes.
But you are sure he did his best?
I am telling you, he did the best then. Now they are credited. They now award 1 or something billion. I think they will start doing this because the contractor have started buying granite. They've reached out to me. Where they wanted to buy the granite, I know it.
For the
yes, I'm just trying to know the scope of the work so that I will be able to mark them because I'm trying to create a committee that will police them.
And they have started the work.
Over 100 billion, yes.
And they will do the work.
They will do the work.
Yes. See, at any point, this is for our development though. If all these things, I was saying there are things I studied that can make Saki to become like Dubai. Sincerely, one of those significant factors that I noted that if it was done, sincerely, Saki will be well positioned in the map of the globe. But if all these things are not done, sincerely, we are just doing ourselves a lot of
Look at the road that Honorable Juggernaut also facilitates to Okerete roads. It's not up to like 3 or 4 months. Everything just rushing.
So, Mr. Adekunle, you see the dimension of this conversation now. We are pulling away from all these ball grinding.
Sincerely, significant.
It's because our talk go to this level. I'm telling you this because I'm telling people will say maybe I'm just overhyping myself. Like if I say I work something, I will tell you people I work with.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you look at some of these things, there are things that the community will be boastful of. That we have OSADEP, we have the Okyogun Polytechnic, we have, what else can we say we have?
You don't have anything.
If not, I think There's one Tescom.
That is known as something general office.
Now. So we have some of, but what else can we even
that is
point
not
at
Tescom office. What
to
is
say we have a
that is not something you have to be boasting. You have Tescom office.
Mm-hmm.
You are not getting it. On which economic value is that Tescom office having to us?
But even the systems on ground are
I said we didn't have hospital. Some doctors, they are people having.
But governor, I was one way or the other. I was privileged to attend that ceremony when it came to commission.
I was there too.
This project, this
hospital.
hospital. I think it was. I think that should be a plus to us. It's an addition to.
It's just a name.
Is it not functioning?
It's functioning to what standard? To what standard? I think you are not getting it. How many doctors do they have here?
They don't have doctors there.
How many? Dr. Abdulkarim and who?
Just 2 doctors.
Dr. Abdulkarim and who?
One doctor in a whole.
Maybe
who?
And who?
And in a whole state hospital. Specialist hospital. And
one student doctor.
And when the winner, you see, I will also not be happy if we know all these things and we're not taking positive steps.
You get tired when you start doing things.
We will not be tired of.
You started pushing, and people always still go back to online to fire you because I have my own lapses too.
Those
I have my own errors too that I did.
Those are.
No. I'm just saying this because people will never see the beauty of the great things you've been doing.
But when because I believed in life that empty barrel makes the loudest of noise. Why will we allow people who have no significant contribution to growth hinder us from making positive progress? Because at the long run, you just need someone who is dogged, who is resilient to make things happen. If you think you are going to just begin to listen to opinions, they say,
I think
will not go.
I think you know me. One of the things that always stop us from doing things is resources. There was a time I'm going to Abuja, like I'm going to Lawal, Pra. And that time I'm just working on getting federal appointments for our people.
And they did work?
We worked through that crazy gig. Things like that.
Wow.
Yes.
It did not work?
Yes.
It worked.
Okay, it worked.
No, it did not work.
Okay.
Then I talked to KBSC. We agreed to create a platform, to create a database for our people that when you're leaving school, you just go and drop your certificates and that's something.
And have you done it?
Resources.
See, I think if there are some things are aired, if they are put to the public, because I know at times it's not everything you put to the public. There are things you don't even need to put to the public because it will die instantly.
No, you see some of these.
If we can bring some of these things to people to like minds,
we should have the idea.
I think
we have a platform, database. Any graduate from Saki, go and drop your CV there. So that we'll not be able to run around when we wanted to push CVs.
See, I want us to talk this conversation further in the sense that you see people who are listening to us, we are opening up situations to them.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to know where to come in.
No, it's because this conversation
is
not a conversation that we just talk and it's just a topic on its own on unemployment. What have you done if you want to be talking on something we not. It's because our conversation reached this place.
These things that you said now, we will as a organization who is into podcasting like this, we want to bring all these people and ask them, these things happened. Someone said this. What did you want to say?
Yes.
Because this is what will now make this growth that we desire to start happening. If there's a system to check, of recent we had a podcast where we are saying leaders arrogate powers to themselves to the extent that they don't want system to check them. If there are systems to check them, absolute power corrupts absolutely. If there are systems to check people, why are you doing this? And it's not that you are not just saying, why are you doing this? There's no measures you are going to take. And that is why our political leaders, people who are doing wrong, continue to do wrong. You say it, they know there's nothing that will happen.
If you say it, the next in the debate is our opposition. You are using him.
Why then we need to
No,
change?
because the people you are fighting for will still fight you back.
Exactly.
Yes.
You see, the issue is that on the final note, our time is up. The thing got complicated in the extent whereby, you know, those we are fighting for are poor. So these politicians know that what they need is food temporarily. So they give them food and they begin to malfunction. But on this note, one will say that things we can say we have in
We
Shaki.
can be getting them food.
One, sir.
We can create a food bank.
In fact, thank God you are bringing this up.
I'm telling you.
But let's talk of structures we have on ground, systems. We used to say we have OSADEP. The truth is that do we even have OSADEP?
We don't have OSADEP now.
If we used to say
OSADEP.
we have the Okegun Polytechnic, now the name has changed. Can we say we have that institution?
And what is have you ever
what
asked?
impact is
Have
that?
you even ever asked? I'm proud to say I'm a product of that school. Have you ever gone to say, I'm talking as an alumnus now. Have you ever gone to that school? Because it's in your town too. It's it's what you are doing now. Have you ever gone to that school and see,
Chairman.
is there something significant?
Chairman, you don't know me. I have met up to like 3 rectors. The first thing I wanted to stop is the hiking of hostels.
Okay.
Shaki is now giving hostels of 250,000, 200,000 per room.
And you went to the rector? Who
I am
was
telling
the
you, I
rector
met
there?
Fasasi, engineer Fasasi.
Okay.
Len Fasasi, I still met people. I met one Baba from Aguare.
Okay.
Yeah. I still met someone. I met Fear with different ideas. I am telling you.
You give them ideas.
Forget.
Can you mention some of those ideas? Because
First
they
one-
say, let's say they said they are wrong. If you tell us those ideas, which we will be able to critically look into them. If
First
they are
one,
right or
how
wrong.
to curb this hiking of a house in Shaki. Shaki doesn't have lights now. There is no single room that's worth 200,000 in Shaki. 150.
Hope you are not demarketing the real estate of Shaki, because there are some facilities. You know, I'm an architect.
Yes.
I'm trained to do construction, and there are some facilities that if you can build to a certain quality, there is certain amount that you
Since we
can.
don't even want to speak in contradictions, let's move away from that. Let's come back to structurals and
No, we
system
can't move away
of
from
that.
that.
No,
It's a sensitive.
so what I'm thinking is, I've been to Ogbomoso, I've been to Ilorin. The same quality of house. Now, POP, whatever you it's not fine. And they have access to light and road. That is the major issue now. If you wanted to enjoy that house to the fullest, you have to power your house with how much again?
But one thing is this: if you say director are responsible, is it not the cities that
They are not responsible for it.
the
I wanted to give them scheme how to let them go back to that price. We tried it at Lautech and it worked. It's not something I just think. It's something that is practically proven. You forget. It's just something.
And they did not buy the idea.
I know it's something that you say they should come back. You say, you know, all this, all those something like this. I don't want. Secondly, on security issues, there was a time we caught one guy like that. It seems they wanted to attack one student like that with gun. Yeah. The reason why the courtesim cannot fly in Shaki, we have the template. I still wanted them to go back to the one old where Baba Oladeji, what is they used, because they use Kano then. It's a very good pattern, and things people go to that school and enjoy themselves and go back home. There was a time, there's one guy called Bolu Watife, got sick. They transfer him to BMC. I am the one that took that guy from Shaki to Ogbomoso. I reached Ogbomoso around 12 a.m., about 12:30 a.m. or something. The guy later died the following day. I met the student. I met the dean of student affairs that day. The dean is not deaning. The dean is not deaning. Just talking myself.
Before the incident.
Money my buy it.
Who is the dean? Who was the dean?
I forgot the name. That time, Bolu Watife is the name, and
what happened to the student?
That guy got sick, and they started giving him blood.
In the school clinic?
No.
Okay.
And the blood is now draining back. So the student union gets in touch with me and say I should come to their age. I gave them like 2 people that donated blood again, and so they wanted to transfer that guy to Children's Hospital for the Baptist, Bowen or something.
Bowen, okay, yeah.
To Bowen. So they don't want to release him at BMC. So when we wanted to release him again, there's no ambulance. And that's when I go back to school, say, give us your ambulance. They start that.
And he was a recognized student of the
I am telling you. The student wanted to create crisis that day because I know, but they were mentioning my name as I'm the one that instigates that. So I just have to let them be. We use golf to transfer that guy to.
They did not release the school vehicle.
It's not starting. There's no single tablet inside that hospital.
You mean tops?
Yes. And at that time, they're collecting 8,700 for medical. Bro, I'm telling you, is there anything that I've not even ventured in this Shaki? But people will expect us to be coming and be saying, this, that, it's not about saying everything, saying it will just appear as if you wanted to be saying we are doing things and you are. They are collecting 8,700 for medical inside their receipt. And there's no drug for that clinic. I told them, I'm coming back for you. I called the director there. The director said, I am with the governor on Friday. I said, I would let me know.
Who was the director there?
It is. After Oladeji, there is someone that's.
Like how many years was that ago?
Like 3 or 2 years ago. Yes.
And he said he was with the governor.
I called and said, there's governor office money. Governor, don't want meeting your Friday. But about the governor's office, really? About me your Friday. I mean your Monday. But it was people that sending people to me that has not created things that. Yes.
And the guy died like that.
Yes. I think because of the fatigue.
May so rest in peace.
Bolu Atife. I cannot forget that name. Because there was a time the guy opened his eyes around when we wanted to enter the motion and said, thank you. Yes. Yes.
So in fact, that's the situation, and then it's not that system alone. We have other systems in Shaki that are not functioning.
A lot. The health sector is the problem we're having in Shaki.
This time around,
and forget another thing.
We'll start talking to them.
Yes, we have just 4 professional doctors in Shaki.
In the whole of Shaki.
The other hospitals are fixed.
In the whole of Shaki.
If they're ready for the discussion today, we started mentioning name. We have some people that they are qualified nurses that have hospital too. That are really fine. A lot of people are fixed. Quack. Dr. Adekunle, Dr. Labode was at BMC for a very long time and doesn't have their personal hospitals. Yes. And some people just started now as having their hospital. They will not be transferring from a government hospital or from a government to their hospitals.
They will be transferring from government hospital to their own hospital.
It's a very criminal case.
Public sector medical.
It's a criminal case. A lot of things are getting. So we have a.
And have you at any point met relevant authorities to stop some of these things?
There is a case. There is a case lately. I said I met the Commission of Health. There's a case lately that one doctor dead and 4 staffs dead because.
Okay, the case of Lassa fever.
And they call it Lassa fever or something. They are trying to cover some things. But I'm telling you. People say, Ayeni, you are not there. Because they know that if they mention their names, that they are the one of the hospital, they will get them sued. Throughout this yesterday night, I read about Lassa. I am just someone like that. Yes, I am telling you because if I wanted to fight you,
that if it is
I must know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I am the one that's get in touch where it can't be saying get in touch with the commissioner and the deputy governor because of the DSNO and from the states when they came down. Mr. Adekunle, you've never met before. You see, because I did a lot of work. Madam Adisa Aderoba, we did a lot of but after that, they don't even mention our names and we are the one that say the local government, and I was like, Who did you call? WHO was there. Who do you call? Who? So it's one of the things I have in order to get numbers. Numbers. From who today I will get? From who? From who? From US. Because I know how to do things. Because people believe when I'm allowed to collect money from them, I will not beg them for money. So when I need my 1,000, my 2,000, I know my friends, this is will gather and collect as soon as still ourselves. So that next time when they see my number, they will not say, these guys that have come to house under 10,000.
So anytime we are talking to these politicians now, we now know what we need. We know what they want. We want them to do practically. So it's not a matter of you coming to visit us. It's a matter of you
this
doing
section
something
is
for us.
Something that you bring a lot of questions and people will later ask questions.
Definitely.
Let's make it minimal so that when I have questions, I have access to come back and
Definitely. So it's an honor having you, and then we must give it to you a very big kudos on the job done so far, Mr. Adekunle M, Lawal, the convener of
Saki First.
Saki before politics or religion. You have been doing amazing, and we hope that the intention you have will be adequately transmitted to the society for us to understand that now it is the time that we need to actually ask for what will transform our society for the sake of our generation. Politicians can give us grinding machine, it cannot last 2 years. But when they give us the right system and resources, it will stay to the generations to come, even our children that are coming. This is the time we need to be revolutionizing our thinking so that these politicians will know that we no longer want their grinding machine, we no longer want their money, but we want systems that are going to be functional and then are going to be speaking development for our system. Once again, Mr. Adekunle, you are well done. I want to encourage you to please keep it up. We are going to be reaching out to you, and then definitely we'll be reaching out to you because some of them are coming back.
These things are going to cause some uproar.
Because
I will need clarification.
Yes, any moment from now, our politicians will be coming here because we need to be talking to them. We need to be asking them questions. What have you done so far? It's not an issue of campaigning and shouting.
And by the grace of God, this is not a political organization. I will not support anybody or any political.
It's no longer PDP. It's you. What do you want to do? Some of them don't even know what to do.
What do you have to offer us?
They don't know. They don't know what is happening in General Hospital. They don't know about the health system. They don't know about the education system. Nothing.
So I believe we'll get it right one day. And
so once again,
thanks for coming.
I see ourselves as the Saki of our dream is near. So one day we'll have it.
Amen. By God's grace.
So
with serious hard work and the necessary smart works like this.
Exactly. So thank you very much.